Welcome to the warrior mindset. This video is a challenge, but don't worry, it does not take time. It just takes bravery. It just takes courage. I once went to my math teacher and I asked her, I was like, how are you doing that? Because I kid you not, literally wherever she goes, she owns the energy, she leads the energy. And I was like, how are you doing that? I want to become like that. But I am so afraid of people because wherever I went in my past, people tried to make me down. How are you doing that? And her answer was simple. She said, Mariam, in my past, I cried a lot. And even today, I witnessed some of the things she go through, how people try to put stones on her way. I cried in the past a lot. But I never pulled back. You said you want to become like me? Then never pull back. Always pushing. Because I never did that. I always move forward. I never let anything hold me back. I never allowed people to go through me. Like, to just walk all over me. And I'm like, She said, you want to become like me? Then never pull back. Always push forward. That's the warrior mindset. It is simple. It was not the same day, but a couple of days later, my anxiety kicked extremely in. I was feeling so bad, and I was going out for a run, for a walk, and I remembered what she said, and I was like, stop. You're holding yourself back. In the past, you learned it like that. When something comes, just pull yourself back. And a lot of people do that. I mean, how many of you are going to say to me, I can't be myself when I am around people? When I am around some strangers. I can't be myself except I am with my friends or with my family. How many can say that? Yeah. You have the same mistake. You are pulling back, but you have to do the opposite. You have to push forward. I am going to introduce you some of the rules in this challenge, okay? Some of the things that are super important to apply this into your life. Hello everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Mania. Let's start. You have to imagine this warrior mindset like that, okay? It is a one-way road. It has only one way. And you cannot go back. Okay, you can maybe look back, but it is just the waste of time. Okay, it's literally like that. And when a storm comes to you, you cannot stay there and be like, storm. This is like you pulling back because someone doesn't like you. Instead, you have to jump over it. Okay, maybe you don't like me, but I am still myself, and all these other people, they like me. That's okay. If you do not want to be here, then go. It's so easy. But I am going to be myself. I am going to speak up, and I am going to make jokes, and I am going to be myself. It's so easy. This is the very mindset. You don't pull back because there is someone who doesn't like you. Because someone said a stone in front of you. Because there is a problem. I said that. I did that in my past. Whenever there was a problem, I was like, in my room, instead of looking at your problem and cry over it and go back into your room, you're looking at your problem and say, okay, I'm crying right now, but I have no choice than to go that way. I have no choice than to solve this problem. I am not going through life with this problem. I don't want that. I don't have to add extra problems into my life. Just because I think, now it's safe to go back into my room. Yeah, but on the long terms, it's really this. Otherwise, literally, it was the missing piece. Because I watched like over a year self-improvement content, and it was like, no one said that to me. People would say like, be confident and walk into a room as if you own the room. Sorry, I own the room before I go in, and the moment I'm in, anxiety kicks. You are going to search for an idol, a movie character. It is a celebrity. I don't care, in your private life. It can be anyone. You are going to search for someone you admire. I admire her because she could be me. I could be like her, okay? So for me, it was in the movie How to Get Away with Murder. There is a girl named Michaela, and for me, it was like, she's super intelligent, this girl. She is super active, okay? She knows what she wants. She's also super confident, but there was a scene, the teacher was like, does no one want this case? Like, because everyone was failing, does no one want this case? And she was like, I want it, and she got it. You know why? Because she was active. She could think fast, and she could stand up in that moment and take the action, okay? How many can do that? She was the only one, I say it to you. She was the only one. I want to be like her. I want to stand up in the right moment. I want to be intelligent and learn to think faster. I like her confidence because her character automatically made her a leader in that group. When the real leader was gone, not there in the moment, everyone was listening to her. Because she was this logical, she was super intelligent, and her character was strong, she was confident. She has the ability to lead. So I said, I admire her because I could be like her. She was a realistic. I did not choose someone who's super psychopath, you know? So instead of choosing someone like a psychopath in a movie, and because they're just iconic or they're just like different, choose someone who say, okay, her character can be like mine. Now imagine how she said this to you. Don't pull back, push forward. Because if I would pull back, I would not be here. If I did not push and I did not ignore everything these people say, I did not ignore every failure I had in the past, I would not be here. And you are going to say that in your future too. If I listened and I pull myself back, how can I move forward? How can I improve? And that's the warrior mindset. You are a warrior. And whenever you do something, because you think it's safe, because someone said this, because you failed, in this 1 month, I want you to, even in the tiniest thing, whenever you say, oh, it's safe, you are going to go for that. And don't mess with yourself, because I know the tricks the brain plays with you, okay? You are going to first think, oh, that's safe. Oh, I'm not allowed to think that's safe, so I choose that because I think it's the best. No, you don't think it's the best. Your brain plays tricks on you because this is safe. When I say small things, I was at a bakery, okay? And I had to choose between a sandwich, or here in Germany they have a lot of different things, okay? And normally I don't buy sandwich, and I was like, should I buy a sandwich or should I buy this? And I was like, I think I buy this because I'm used to that and it's safe, you know? And I was like, wait a minute, we don't do what is safe. We are a warrior. We are going to go for the sandwich, and not because this is so because I love it, because sandwich, everyone makes them different. So there was a chance that this is not tasting well. So that's the reason why the other one is a safe one, because it tastes everywhere the same, you know? And I said, no, you're a warrior. Even if you don't want to eat it right now, you're going to buy it because the other one is a safe option, and you are going to go out of your comfort zone. You are doing it even this tiniest things. But you are not going to do something because someone said something to you, because you think it's safe. You know, there are a lot of tricks. You can say, I'm a silent person, and it's not because everyone else said it like that, because I think I'm silent. No, you're not silent. Trust me, 90% of the people there are not silent. Trust me, even more than 90%. I said myself, I was a silent person, but I'm not silent. I'm savage AF. Trust me when I say that. My sister sometimes like my family. Okay, Mariam. So like, but if you ask my whole history, I was a silent person. So I did that because it is safe, not because it is my character. It is my personality. To be a warrior, we have to be confident, okay? The only thing you should be insecure about is to sound insecure, to look insecure, okay? That's the only thing you should be insecure about. And not speaking up to yourself. When you talk out loud, I've noticed it. I am super embarrassed when I try to be confident and speak up to myself. Like I said, I was afraid of people. So when I would speak up to myself and try to speak up to myself, I would sound a little, my voice sound like this, you know, my voice is like this. And I've noticed that's embarrassing. That's even more embarrassing to speak up loud out for myself. The thing about confidence is very simple, okay? Very easy. Okay, it is super simple. It is, I choose to not feel dumb anymore. I choose to not feel embarrassed anymore. I choose that what I'm doing is not embarrassing, that what I'm doing is funny, that what I'm doing is okay. This is confidence. But cannot just say, okay, from now on, I choose that whatever I do, it's, you know, it's okay. It's not embarrassing. It is super. You cannot do that. You know why? Because to believe yourself, to believe what you said in that moment, you have to build trust in yourself. Otherwise, it is just in that moment and that's it. I've gone through that. But it does not build long-term relationships, the long-term confidence with yourself, because you have no relationship with yourself. You have no trust in yourself. You have no self-love in yourself to hold on to that for a long time. So your fears, it come you at some point. It's that easy. So this is confidence. And that's the reason why a warrior mindset is so important. Because the moment you step out of your comfort zone, you start to build trust in yourself. The moment you do what you said you do, you build trust in yourself. And this takes time. And that's the reason why confidence builds over time. Builds over time. I chose to go out of my comfort zone to do YouTube videos and show myself and do it. I know I said I put myself back, but there were times like this where I said I'm going to do that no matter what people think. Now a lot of people, actually everyone around me knows that I'm doing YouTube. I am less anxious about it. You know, it builds more and more confidence in myself. But now I'm confident. I could stand in front of them and say, you know, I have a YouTube channel. Follow me. And I know I'm not as confident as all these other people. I know that. But I know that I'm improving, that I'm going out of my comfort zone. So build something up where you can measure your confidence. The second thing is observing yourself. I am going to do a long video. The next video is going to be about this, where I show you how I observe myself. Because so many people, they are biased, like everyone is biased, and I know that I am biased too. But you have to first learn that. You know, no one is going to stand in front of you and just saying, you know, I don't trust what I'm thinking right now because I am biased about you. No one is thinking like that. Everyone is thinking this person is bad. Where in reality they were biased from the beginning on. They do not understand their own jealousy. They do not understand their own behavior. People think it's crazy how people think that everyone around them is bad, but I am an angel. I am wow. Yeah, but I'm going to do a long-term video on it. I just wanted to cut in that you should start to look into yourself a little bit. Not only shadow work, because shadow work, it's not looking at your action. That's not shadow work. But what I am saying, observe yourself, is to understand what you're doing from an objective perspective right now. But shadow work is this. Shadow work is I had that trauma in my past. You know, why am I getting angry at that thing? Because I have a trauma about it in the past. Because this happened in my past. Knowing that you're biased, that you can understand things wrong, with knowing your human nature. Everyone is denying their human nature. But I'm doing a long term, but I want you in this month to start a little bit with this, to observe your behavior. It gets better over time. So I want you to start it, because when I'm doing the video, I think I'm doing this next week or 2 weeks later. Because when I'm doing the video, you already have a little bit experience. The next thing is positivity. When I say toxic positivity, I don't mean to go through life with that's not what I mean. When I say toxic positivity, I mean whatever happens in your life, you are going to look at it from a light side. I know in the beginning you feel like, that's bad. How am I going to look at it from the bad side? The problem is, you are looking from it only from the bad side. You can also look from the bad side, but you also have to have a glimpse in the good side and what is teaching you. A warrior has never losses. A warrior always wins, okay? Whenever something is failing, yeah, it's bad. I know you're not happy. You learn from it. You don't lose. You grow from it. And I know it sounds basic, but you're going to see that it is not only teachings you get from it. You are going to get so much more of it. Trust me when I say that. I look at my past, and it is not only teachings, it is so much more that blessings that are now in my life. Okay, back then I felt bad about it. I know it feels bad. I know it feels shitty. But you always have to look from a good side of it. It is like so many people, I don't say do that, but so many people, even in the best things, they're like, oh, that cannot last long. Oh, that cannot be that. Why are you look even in your best times at the negative sides? So at least look in your negative times at good things. Look for the good things. What does this teach you? What does this give you? On the long term, how does it benefit you? You are going to find things. You are also in your best times, you are going to find things that are negative. Like, for example, you have the best time at, at a fun park with your friends, but on the other side, the negative side is you are not spending today for your new business. You are not spending your day to improve your social skills. You are not using... Everything has bad sides, but we have to look what we prefer. Look always on the good side. Because otherwise you have losses. You only have losses. But a warrior does not lose. A warrior always wins. And when I say that, okay, I probably should say that in the beginning, but when I say a warrior does not lose, I don't mean that you are always right. You do everything right. This is not what I mean. What I mean is what I said before. And also, this applies into confidence. When you think that you should be right at everything, that's insecurity. They're like looking into video how to get confident, and they are doing the body language things. They are doing the never talking bad about themselves. But when you look at the details are real every time anything, because no one gives them an instruction how to act confident when at this specific situation. This is insecurity. And we are not insecure, like I said. We are confident. We believe in ourselves. We build up our abilities to believe in ourselves. So that's how we get confident. And that's also how we are positive. Not by being always right. And the last thing I wrote down is the I am rule, okay? We do not try to do anything. We are doing it. When I say, I am trying this, okay? I like, stop. You're not trying to do something. You are doing it. I am famous. I am safe. I'm not trying to be safe and feel good to to grow my channel. I don't try that. I am doing it. I am. We changed. We are that new person. And over time you are going to see there are going to be opportunities where you can take the chance to do it. There are going to be blessings enough, and also your character is going to change according to that. When you say, I am, you are going to change according to that. Okay? And on your way to change, there are going to be opportunities, and it is on your hand to take this opportunity. We are a warrior, and we are going to kill this month, okay? We are doing that. And you are not trying to be a warrior, you are a warrior, okay? So you are going to do that. I don't want any one of you to say, this happened to me. I'm giving you a side eye like nothing. You are doing that, and you are allowed to cry over it. I don't care, but you are not in your and ice cream and movie. No, you are not. You are crying. I failed, but I'm going to be better. I watched this video actually yesterday, and it was about Won, and Won was like, winning sucks, but losing sucks even more. I hope you liked that video. I hope you have a crazy month.